In the last video, we crossed the border into Ukraine from Slovakia and made our way through the west, exploring what life is like in what is thought to be one of the safest parts of the country.
There, up there. Oh, look at that, look at that.
Oh, it's dangerous railway station now.
But after missing our train from Lviv, we ended up on the night train to Kyiv.
So the train's booked. 2:52 a.m.
After some rest, we're picking things back up the next day in the capital, exploring Kyiv, a city at war, but still trying to carry on with everyday life.
So this was a Russian vehicle that is completely destroyed.
From here, we'll be heading further east.
So we've just had to come inside the shopping centre here because there is another alert gone off
To see another side of the country.
Well, that's a pretty surreal noise to hear, isn't it?
So join us for part 2 as the story in Ukraine continues.
Well, good afternoon from Kyiv. We've managed to get a few hours sleep since that overnight train and the interesting night prior to that. And we're now in the centre and we're just going to have a bit of a look around the city today and also work out what we're doing next, really.
Yeah.
Because we're a bit torn on what to do, but we're going to have a look at our options and see what feels right, really.
Yeah. They just met this guy. Giving us a little bracelet for a little bit of money donation. He's taking us to look around the memorial.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
This UK, US.
That's a lot of flags.
Yeah, Ireland as well. Each flag represents one soldier fallen.
All these flags. It's a lot of flags. It's a lot of people.
A lot of families.
And it's far from everyone. It's far from all the people.
Yeah. Doesn't include the people who are permanently disfigured, who have lost limbs, who have had brain injuries that completely ruined their lives. Many injuries that completely ruined their lives.
We're not really far from home on the scale of the world.
Not at all. So this is the Friendship Arch in Kyiv, and at the start of the war, when Russia invaded, they put this crack in the top.
That is a view. That is an view.
It is one of the views of the world.
Many of the statues here in cities across Ukraine are covered in these scaffolding protection just to sort of protect them from anything that could happen. it is a shame because they get covered up so people don't get to see them. I think long term it's a good thing, but it is a shame in however many years it will be that they get covered up and no one gets to see them. I think it feels very strange here that during the day it just feels like a regular sort of European capital. Everything seems pretty normal, everyone seems pretty normal, and then, you know, it can change instantly to, you know, a city under siege, a city with drones attacking it, and, you know, everyone's worried, having to go to shelters. It's just crazy, the contrast, the two sides of the city really.
What happened to this one?
That is completely destroyed.
Yeah.
So this was a Russian vehicle. It says it was neutralized in the Kyiv region in March 2022. So this is from right at the beginning of the war.
You see why I got confused, it looks so similar.
Is that an old ambulance?
Yeah. Well, this one here, this is not Ukrainian, this is Russian.
This is a Russian vehicle.
That's a Z of the Russian army. That's what you sometimes hear, or you see Russia being spelled with Z's instead of S's.
Hmm.
To symbolise, I suppose, the Russian army.
Looks quite new as well.
Yeah.
Well, behind us here is the Motherland Monument here in Kyiv, Ukraine, and it was built to sort of commemorate World War II, and it's right on the top of the hill, and it's probably the tallest thing in the city, and it can be viewed from pretty much anywhere. So it's that constant reminder of World War II to everyone in the city. Well, here we go, the mighty Dnieper River. What is the longest river in Ukraine, I'm guessing?
I think so.
Goes through the whole country, right down to the Black Sea.
Yeah.
So we're just looking at getting a bolt from here at the monument back to the city centre, and the price is only 158 hryvnia, which is less than £3 for a taxi back to the centre, which for us as people from the UK is crazy cheap.
Yeah. Like that is unbelievable.
The difference in price, yeah, is crazy.
Yeah.
Well, after saying how cheap the taxis were, we couldn't get one, so we're walking to the metro instead.
Yep. No, most of it's central.
we're back at the apartment now after a day of exploring Kyiv. It's been certainly interesting and unique.
It's been a beautiful city.
But it's been weather's been amazing.
Yeah.
It's been a really good day.
Yeah. No air raids so far. So touch wood, we're all right for tonight. Got a train at 6:44 in the morning.
So yeah, another early one, and we're going to be heading slightly further east to the town of Poltava for a few hours to see the difference going further east in Ukraine, to see what it's like there compared to here and compared to the west. Join us as we head into deepest Ukraine. Sorry, bald.
Welcome you on board a high-speed intercity train. Please make yourself comfortable. Our trip is about to begin.
So we have now made it here to Poltava. Train wasn't too bad, everything okay, and we've got a few hours here now. We decided not to stay the night here in this part of Ukraine, so our train back west is later today, but we should have a good amount of the day now to see what this place has to offer really, and see what it's like at the moment. And we're just walking into the centre now. So we've just had to come inside this shopping centre here because there is another alert gone off.
That was 7 minutes ago now.
7 minutes ago, so we've come inside here. We think we're pretty safe in here for the moment. But it is interesting to see outside when it went off. We heard it from obviously the speakers, the alarms playing it out loud in the city, but no one reacts at all. And I mean, no one even sort of did anything. You know, it just becomes such a normal part of daily life really, I think, for people living here. But it's interesting to see there's absolutely no reaction at all. No one seems to be worried, no one seems to be sort of scrambling for safety. So it's interesting to see how the people actually react firsthand to this. So we're just gonna stay here for a bit, see how the situation unfolds really. Well, hopefully it's a false alarm and it just lasts half an hour or so. But yeah, we're gonna play it by ear and see what happens. So this here is the Air Alert app that all Ukrainians have on their phones. It lets them know when there's an alert. So there's a map of Ukraine here and all the zones in red are where there's an air alert for potential danger. And you can see the lighter red here is where it's just lit up. So all of these regions have just had an air alert and we are in this one just here. So you were just saying what the alert actually means.
Yeah, so red alerts, or these are called civil defence sirens, they sound when there's enemy combatants within about 15 minutes from the city or region that you're in.
Yeah.
And they are given the all clear when they've moved 150 kilometres away or have been shot down.
So you do get a fair amount of warning
Yeah.
from the alert to actually get to safety.
Yeah, of
So you
course.
get at least 15 minutes.
As you go further east, that does go down just because you're then getting very close to where they're launched. But I think it does still apply to UAVs because they don't travel that fast, like 150 odd miles an hour.
Well, we just got our game of cards started and the air alert is over. So we're now safe to carry on, but I think let's finish the game of cards.
Yeah, let's finish it.
Let's finish what we started. Well, let's see if we can try and catch this bus this time. Děkuji. I think we're in for a pretty good view here. Looking forward to this. Well, that's not a bad view over half of Poltava, is it? It's amazing weather as well. Well, check it out. Some grand Soviet architecture here in the centre of Poltava.
So we've just had some information from this air raid alert that there's an evacuation alert in Kupiansk, just east of Kyiv. As of 2 PM, due to enemy hostilities, everyone is being advised to evacuate the region. It's interesting, I've never seen that before.
And all that's happening just 100 miles away, and we're sat here in KFC. So it's really a strange place.
Yeah, strange
How
feeling.
things can change very quickly here.
Yeah.
That's a pretty surreal noise to hear, isn't it?
Yeah, especially right in the middle of it. It's been going off for about a minute or two now, so
No one seems to be worried at all, really.
no, actually, just everyone's continuing on as normal. It's very, very surreal to see.
And we are going to go inside.
Yeah.
We're just right next to somewhere, and we've probably still got, we've got a few minutes yet.
Yeah.
Well, we just had our second air alert since getting here, and it was only a short one again, nothing too serious. But again, it's just really apparent that no one seems to care, and everyone just seems to ignore it, and everyone just continues as normal. So it's just interesting to see that firsthand.
Yeah, I don't know why I got a straw with a latte. Not for me. Not for me. Hello. Okay. Come on. Dinner is served. Hopefully it tastes alright.
Sure.
So we've made it back to Kyiv now. We decided in the end not to stay the night in Poltava. We just thought it'd be safer to head west back to Kyiv. We've got a transfer now further west to the city of Vinnytsia. That's where we're going to be staying the night. So we've done 1 4-hour train and we've got about a 45-minute wait and then another 3-hour train to our final destination for the day. Vinnytsia Vokzal. We've made it here for the evening to our 5th city in Ukraine, but it's super late, so we're going to head to the hotel and we will see you tomorrow.
How is what is it like living here?
No, I like Vinnytsia. Vinnytsia very beautiful, many park. People very good. War, Ukraine, Vinnytsia small problem. So
Yeah.
Kyiv very big problem.
Yeah.
Many
Definitely.
terror attack every day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So do the police shut the bridge at curfew?
Yes, I'm pay go for police and go.
Okay.
No, I'm come back. Я назад, якщо можна повернути.
Так, це там назад уже з тої сторони пояснити.
Доброї ночі вам. Бережіть себе. Дякую.
Well, good morning from Vinnytsia. It's another lovely morning and we're actually well rested for once and well breakfasted. So I think we're for once ready for the day.
Yeah.
So we're going to have a little look around this place, see what it's like here before our train in just a few hours. But hopefully we have enough time to see some of what the city has to offer. Well, Well, the taxi driver did say Vinnytsia has some beautiful parks. I think he was right.
I wonder what they're preparing for here.
Well, this coffee looks delicious and comes with a free cat, which is rather strange. Well, this is absolutely what I need right now. This is perfect in this sort of weather.
I've got black tea, another one.
Black tea.
So I'm as English as they come, even though I'm half Irish. Which actually makes even more sense now I think about it.
Oh dear. This place is giving me flashbacks to Moldova.
Very similar to this.
Українську розумієте?
Here?
Yes, сюди.
Yes. Oh. Is this as fast as it goes? Of course we had to do it. We couldn't not. Old Soviet Ferris wheel. Look at that. Check it out. Hope this thing's safe. Oh wow.
Fine. We're at the top now. Oh, look. That is quite neat.
Just don't look down. Oh wow. Дякую.
Будь ласка, все добре. Goodbye.
Bye.
А він не буде ним користуватися, бо він не підхопить. Ти подивись, яка штука.
Well, I guess that kind of concludes our time here in Ukraine. We're on the way to the station now to catch our train out of Vinnytsia and back to Poland, to the town of Przemyśl. So we've got about 8 hours of train to do and we'll be back into Poland. Ruining my shop bus. The train we're on now goes directly to Poland. It's the same train that thousands of Ukrainians used at the beginning of the war to get out of the country. With the airspace closed over Ukraine, the only way in or out is by bus or train, and this is one of the most popular routes. It allows you to get out of the country and use airports in cities like Krakow, Warsaw, Katowice, and we're going to be doing the same because we're going to be catching a flight out of Krakow. Well, we're officially into Poland. I didn't film much for obvious reasons, but we're into the town of Przemyśl. Everything's okay with the border. A bit of a wait, but that's to be expected. Can't really complain.
So only about an hour.
Only about an hour. So I think it's time that we head to our place, which we booked, which is in this town. So we've got nowhere else to go, and grab some food. There we go. Przemyśl Vokzal. Oh wait. Feels like we've gone back in time. This place is familiar. Check it out. Check out that bed. The old sewing machine. Original sewing machine. This place is very nice. That's ridiculous. How am I not eating that? That is actually absurd. I do feel I'm Good morning from Przemyśl. We're currently heading to the station to start our long journey home. We've got several trains, several flights to get there. And along the way, we're going to be going through some of our thoughts about the trip. Well, we're back at the station.
Naciskamy.
Welcome to the beautiful town of Rzeszów. Wow, look how amazing it is. So we should probably address the ethics and our reasoning for travelling to Ukraine during the war.
So it can be seen as a way of invalidating the suffering that millions of Ukrainian people and other nationalities living in a country at war, especially if it's not taken extremely seriously. And also the fact that we can go there is thanks to the sacrifice that tens of thousands of soldiers and their families and other people trying to keep the country up and running in dangerous situations, in dangerous areas. And so you could say that you're taking advantage of that.
However, it's also generally considered as a powerful sign of solidarity for the nation, and it's bringing in money to the country when it's most needed.
So our primary reason for going to Ukraine was to document the situation and to offer an unbiased view on daily life in a country at war.
During our 5 days spent in the country, we felt very welcomed by the locals, and it didn't feel like what we were doing was insensitive in any way.
Nonetheless, if you are going to Ukraine, it is extremely important that you are respectful and you take care of your personal safety at all times. And if you are by memorials or by damaged buildings, that you do pay respects to those who have died in this conflict.
It's worth noting that due to martial law, there are a lot of things that we couldn't film for this documentary. We made it to Krakow.
Na zdrowie.
Na zdrowie.
There and there is a salon. Thank you.
Thank you. Hello. Dziękuję. Welcome to the northwestern Polish town of Szczecin. So we do want to make it clear that we don't recommend travelling to Ukraine during wartime, but if you are planning on going there, we have a few tips on how to stay safe and also how to get there. There are 3 ways of travelling to Ukraine: train, bus and private transfer. By far the best option is the train. The borders are more reliable than on the bus and the journey is much more comfortable. There are trains from Poland, Slovakia and Hungary, and buses from Romania and Moldova too. Our recommended option is the train from Przemyśl. It's the fastest way to get direct to the capital and even further. Tips for booking are: use Ukrainian Railways app for trains. Tickets go on sale around 2 weeks prior to the departure date, but for international trains, bots often buy up the tickets to resell and then refund them 24 hours before the train. So if there aren't any tickets available for your train, make sure you check 24 hours before, as the tickets may become available. This is how we booked some of our trains. Infobus.eu is good for booking buses, and there are plenty to choose from. However, be aware that times at border crossings can vary massively from the times on the tickets. There are a few borders where you can cross on foot if you would prefer to get private taxis or you have friends or relatives that can pick you up.
By far the most important thing is to download the Ukraine Alarm app, and if there is an air alert, you must go to a shelter. We also recommend following all local and regional guidance, which you can find on the Visit Ukraine website. There are also a number of Telegram channels that you can join for extra information, and also be prepared to drastically change your plans at last minute to keep yourself safe.
Well, we've made it here to the northwestern tip of Poland on the German border, and this marks the end of our journey.
We have included all relevant links in the description down below, as well as a few donation links if you wish to support Ukraine.
Thank you for joining us on this trip, and we hope you'll join us on the next one.